All right, good afternoon. This is Mike Barnes, the financial first responder. I have the distinct pleasure, guys, seriously, this lady right here is a world traveler, and I do mean world traveler. She doesn't just go on um, I guess, the continental of the United States. She travels worldwide. So she doesn't have a lot of time. I want to introduce you to a former law enforcement officer who turned traveler or turned a profession of just traveling into what she likes to call straight tripping. I have ZaKirra Smith here. I've known her for a while. Guys, listen real closely because she's got something that's going to blow your socks off. Go ahead. Tell us about yourself.
So my name is ZaKirra Smith. I am prior law enforcement. I was in law enforcement for 10 years total. On my 10th year, I decided that I was no longer in the place that God wanted me to be. So I decided to transition from law enforcement to full-time entrepreneurship. I had owned my travel company for 4 years, and I decided to go full-time travel company the past year. And then I recently just launched my travel club.
Wow. So look, veterans, law enforcement officers, for y'all who have got a side hustle and you want to make it your main hustle, this young lady has done it. Like, she's done it. She's traveled to China, Dubai. Oh my God, there's probably a
Bali.
Bali, yes.
Yeah.
Keep naming them. But she's not one of these travel agents that sends you places and she's never been. That's what I love about her, is that she is a legitimate person who's done the business. Now, I'm going to ask you a couple of questions. We talked about the law enforcement. A lot of us are in law enforcement. You know, I'm in law enforcement. What was that transition like? I mean, I know you had to walk by faith, and not by sight. But what was it that made you, like? Do you have a story that kind of like pushed you over the edge, or was it like, I'm just done?
I definitely have a story that pushed me over the edge.
If you can
Being
talk
in law
about
enforcement, being in law enforcement, we all know that, we deal with internal and external factors, being inside the uniform from the public and the department itself. And for me, particularly, it was my department that pushed me over the edge. They didn't value the woman that I was or the talents that I brought to the table. And they didn't appreciate my efforts and the things that I did for the department. And it wasn't actually until I actually lost a family member of mine, my father specifically, where they truly showed that they didn't care about me and my mentality or my mental health and things like that. And it was, to me, it was a fuck you. So I put in my 2 week notice, went all in on myself and my business, and it's been a high road since there.
Wow, wow. So for those who are aware, in law enforcement, we are the least amount of people that anybody wants to meet. Usually we see them on their good days and their bad days, which everybody knows that. Um, and you, from what I understand, you were doing a lot in the community. You were a part of a community action type group as far as law enforcement, policing, group community policing, and
Yes.
your talents were not really valued. So you
Right.
said, hey, instead of me being somewhere where I hate and I'm probably going to have to cuss somebody out, I'm gone. And I remember us
Absolutely.
having that conversation. And I was like, you sure? He was like, yeah, I'm done. I'm done. And so first I give you all the applause for walking by faith,
Thank you.
because a lot of us just can't make that move yet. We're not where you're at. Now tell us a little bit about straight tripping. How did you come up with the name, and how did you, like, cause this is not a new thing for you. You've been doing travel for a while.
Right. So 4 years ago, I actually started as a regular travel agent under the name One Life Luxury Vacations. And I was just booking basic trips for couples, families, honeymoons, things like that. Um, and I was actually introduced to group travel by a love interest of mine, and he happened to reside in Bali, Indonesia at the time that him and I met. Well, that ended up being the crazy experience of my life, with me finding out that he was living double lives with me as his public girlfriend, and he actually had a behind the scenes girlfriend that I had no idea about. So once that whole story and situation played out, I rebranded my company from One Life Luxury Vacations to Straight Tripping, because that's exactly what he was doing.
Wow.
Yeah, so I changed my logo, rebranded the company from being just a basic travel agent into the group travel because I fell in love with group travel and how it was structured. And then I launched from there.
So as far as straight tripping, what I
Hmm.
understand is that you provide luxury vacations for people like you and me who may not have been on luxury vacations before, may not
Hmm.
have been on a straight trip. Because a lot of times, especially in the military, we take trips based off of where we're located. And I know you got a brother that's in the military, like myself, and he can tell you just as well as the other veterans on this channel that a lot of times we take travel in lieu of us being based or stationed somewhere. So the fact that you are helping individuals, whether they be whoever, but for my channel, it's law enforcement and military, um, figure out lifetime destinations,
Hmm.
just so they can see your pretty face. Your head is cut off in my video. Can you
Is
like
it
lower your camera? Yeah, there we go. Now
right
we
there?
got her. See how
Okay.
beautiful she is? Oh my goodness. So just knowing that somebody was able to do what you did is like phenomenal, right? In the interest of time, because I know you got some things you got to do. Um, how can how can somebody follow you? Like what would you how would they join your travel club? What would they do? And now I'm going to tell you, I'm going to give you my link in this so that you can reach me to her, but just so that they know who you are and that you're legit. Tell them about you.
So on Instagram, my personal Instagram is ZA'KIRRA Chantel underscore. And then the business Instagram is straight tripping on IG. It's the same thing for Facebook as well. ZA'KIRRA Chantel as my Facebook, as well as straight tripping on Facebook as well. The link to join my travel club, which is $1 to join, it's $1 a month, is listed on all of my socials inside of the bios. So you just click the link. It's a really quick sign up process, and then you automatically become a club member once you sign in, and then you get access to all of the club perks that are inside.
Now, I can tell you as a member, she's got a schools, and for some of y'all might not know what schools is, but it's like an educational platform. So she's a little different than the normal travel agent. She's not just trying to sell you something; she's trying to educate you. Now,
Right.
for those of you that don't mind a little education, and it's not really going to cost you much, $1, like you really need to get into the club because she's giving free trips. I mean, it's a whole bunch of stuff she's doing, and I don't know how she's doing it. Maybe she's just got magic wand or something over there, but she's like basically allowing people to go to different places. Now you got 2 trips coming up that you were telling me about on the phone this morning. Can you
Yeah.
expound on that?
Yes. So I actually just gave away a free stay to a luxury villa in Tulum. It's a private 3 bedroom villa. I just gave that away. And I have coming up 2 giveaways for Bali, Indonesia. There's a penthouse in Bali that I'm actually gifting for. I'm actually gifting for the week of Christmas as well as the week of New Year's. So 2 lucky club members will be able to win a free stay in those villas for each week. And then I also already have a huge group trip to Bali, Indonesia that's currently already planned inside of the group for June of 2026.
Wow, I think that's around my birthday too. But look, for some of y'all might not know where Tulum is, but y'all remember Nipsey Hussle. He actually shot a video in Tulum. And just from the video, it was beautiful to me. But she's got probably pictures and some other stuff that you probably need to see of the areas that you're gonna be at. Um, so just so that they know, you're a single mom.
Mhm.
You've been handling things. Your son just turned 10 years old, and
Yeah.
his name is a good name. I'm not gonna name him not out here, but once they follow you, they'll know who he is. But I'll put it something like this: he's sort of a legend, and I'll leave it at that. But the thing is, happy birthday, by the way, um, belated birthday. But I will say this: like, she is a legitimate person. She's former law enforcement. She literally does what she says she's gonna do, which that's rare these days. And she can definitely give you an opportunity to travel with your family, your loved ones, group trips, give you the opportunity to actually live life and live it more abundantly. Now,
Right.
I know we got maybe about 4 more minutes left. Is there anything that you'd like to tell them?
So the travel club that I just launched is really near and dear to my heart. One thing that I knew from previous clients was that they always discuss the financial aspect of being able to travel while they can't. And being in prior law enforcement, I also understand too the stress of the job and needing to truly be able to get away. And one thing is I always tell people that I know is that you never realize that you're experiencing hell until you actually experience heaven. And so once I started traveling, I realized exactly the hellacious environment that I was in law enforcement, which made me want to travel even more because I was away from all the drama and the chaos and things within the department. Um, so within the travel club, I always, every month I do free vacation giveaways, whether it's a cruise, all inclusive experience, whether it's a villa stay, as well as crash credits for money off of hotels, free excursions. I pretty much created a community to where travel is more affordable, it's free, and there's nothing but benefits. So you can't lose, as well as a huge aspect that a lot of my club members really love is the fact of they get a secondary income being a part of my travel club as well. Because once you sign up into the club, you receive an affiliate link. And every person who uses your link to sign into the club, you receive a monthly residual income off of every single person that used your link to get into the club. And that within itself is a blessing because once you sign up 3 members into the club using your affiliate link, your $1 a month membership is now free. And as you continue to add people, I have incentives within the club, such as free vacation giveaways once you hit a certain number, free hotel giveaways once you hit certain numbers. So it's a community full of fun travel, free, a healthier side of life to where you actually enjoy what you're doing, you enjoy what you're buying into, and you get a beautiful experience on the other end of it.
Okay, so that's phenomenal. As the financial first responder, we always talk about saving money, but I also talk about making money. So for some of y'all who don't have a side hustle, this could very well be the side hustle. Um, I will say one last thing. I am going to put my link out there because I am affiliate. So, either way, however you do it, you go straight to her or you come through me. This is not multi-level marketing. This is not anything like that. This is an opportunity for you to earn extra money. This is not a get rich quick scheme. This is not any of that. This is straight tripping travel.
Yes.
um, she talked about the hellacious environment that we're in. I work in an environment right now where police officers are not popular anymore. She kind of got out before all of the drama happened. And if you're a veteran, you're law enforcement, if you're military, you need to be a part of something positive. That's why I
Right.
brought her on. And I know she's got some things she's got to do. So with that, I salute you, ma'am. And I thank
Thank
you
you.
for coming and talking to us for a few minutes. And make sure you hit the link below. And God bless.